Hey everyone, and welcome. Are you ready to talk about something so cool? Today, we're diving into the world of super vehicles. You know, the ones that are like real life heroes racing to the rescue. You know that sound when you're just playing outside or maybe riding in the car and all of a sudden you hear it? That loud wee, 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 wee. It gets louder and louder. What in the world is making that noise? Well, that sound, it comes from these super special vehicles called emergency vehicles, and they have a really important job to do. They've got to help people when there's a problem, which means they have to get there like lightning fast. All right, are you ready to meet our first hero? Let's do it. This one is all about helping people when they're sick or hurt. Here it is, the ambulance. And wow, its job is just so important. If someone is feeling really sick, or maybe they fell down and got hurt, the ambulance is what comes to the rescue. It's like a safe ride straight to the hospital so a doctor can help them out. But what's actually inside one of these? Well, it's kind of like a mini hospital on wheels. You've got a bed for the person to lie on, all kinds of medical stuff like bandages, and the best part? They have paramedics inside. These are special medical helpers who start taking care of the person right away. How cool is that? So yeah, when you hear that wee-oo, you know exactly what's happening. The ambulance is in a huge hurry. It's trying to get somewhere to save a life, and all the other cars know to pull over and make a clear path for our hero. Okay, get ready for our next amazing helper. This one is usually big, bright red, and you just can't miss it when it's racing down the street. It's the fire truck, of course. This is the vehicle that brave firefighters use. Their job? To put out fires and to rescue people from all sorts of dangerous spots. Talk about a tough job. And just look at all the gear this thing has. It's carrying a huge tank of water, right? And it's got these super long hoses to spray that water. Oh, and you can't forget the ladder. That ladder can stretch way up high, all the way to the top of tall buildings. So its main job is, putting out the fire. But guess what? Fire trucks are actually multi-talented. They also show up to help at car accidents and all kinds of other emergencies. They're real all-around heroes. All right, our next hero is one you've probably seen driving around your town. This vehicle is all about keeping us safe and making sure everyone is following the rules so we can all get along. Yep, it's the police car. And the people who drive them, police officers, are super important helpers in our community. And this is really important to remember. If you're ever lost, or you just need help, a police officer is a safe person you can go talk to. And they do so much more than just one thing. They help people who are lost find their way back. They help out when there's been an accident. Really, their whole job is about making sure our neighborhoods are safe places for everyone to live and play. So when you see those flashing red and blue lights, you know what it means. It means an officer is on their way to help someone, and fast. Someone out there needs them right now. Okay, so we've talked about heroes on wheels. But what happens when the problem isn't on a road? Well, guess what? Help can come from the sky and from the water. Just look at this. The rescue helicopter. This is so awesome. It can fly high up into the air and go to places that cars just can't get to, like way up on a mountain or deep inside a forest. Pretty amazing, huh? And what about on the water? Well, if someone needs help on a lake or a river or even the ocean, that's a job for the rescue boat. It zips across the water to get to the rescue. Now, here's a helper you might not always think of as a rescue vehicle, but it totally is, the tow truck. Think about it. If a car breaks down in the middle of the road, the tow truck comes and takes it away, making the road safe for everybody else to drive on. Okay, so we've met all these amazing hero vehicles, but did you know that you can be a helper too? For real, there are some super important things you can do when you see one of these heroes in action. And it's really easy. There are just 3 simple steps. Step 1, just stay calm. Step 2, stick close to your grown-up. And step 3, if you're on the sidewalk or on a bike, just move over to the side. By doing that, you're giving the heroes plenty of room to get by. That's the best way you can help them do their job. So there you have it. These emergency vehicles are basically heroes on wheels and wings and even on the water. No matter how they travel, they're always ready for a rescue. And the really cool thing is, they all work together. The firefighters, the paramedics in the ambulance, the police officers, they're like a giant team, all working to fight fires, help sick people, and just keep everyone safe. So from now on, when you hear that loud siren, you don't have to feel worried at all. Instead, you can just think to yourself, wow, a hero is rushing to help somebody right now. It's actually a pretty hopeful sound, isn't it? So I've got one last big question for you to think about. Of all the heroes we met today, the ambulance, the fire truck, the police car, the helicopter, which one do you think is the coolest? Which one is your favorite? Thanks so much for learning with me today.
Check this out! Welcome to Mischievous Inventors!